It's Week 5 of the National Football League. And up next, we're going to look at Patrick Mahomes. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Chiefs and the Broncos, and it comes your way next.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I just feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take... Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're able to grind him to a home. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second and 6 coming up here. Another run for Williams. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Devon Holland there to make the stop. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now Nix. He's got Smith. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Nix. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Nix to throw. He finds Smith. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Draw play. This is Williams. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Nix looking to throw. Throw complete to Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Nix from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. They'll throw again. Nix. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jamal Adams with the INT. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Easy. Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He'll get it to J-Wright, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 3 now.
Yellow.
At the Broncos' 13-yard line.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Yellow.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Buys time, rolling right. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense...
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's the rookie from Auburn. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Yellow.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
Back to the well again. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. On the move, headed right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Cut out left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And now they're going to face 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. It's the end of the first in this AFC West. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They are looking at 4th down, however. It is Cup, left side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing again, Mahomes. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Headed out right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Here's a give up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They give it to him again. We'll score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's incomplete left side. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And it's going to be 2nd down. Nix. That's Smith on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Nix now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Nice hot.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver set to take the field on offense. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Broncos at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix. Goddard makes the catch. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. This one finds Goddard. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action with Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Nix from the gun. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First and 10, it's Mahomes. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And he's gonna go. It's a pick six. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Chooses to bring this one out. And look at this return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Yellow. Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes trying again after the pick. He lets one fly deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. One last play before the break.
57 colors. Right side.
A final throw before the break. He's loaded another one up. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Ford on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs are out one. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person that when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Right side.
First down from the red zone. Caught near the pylon. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Nix. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Straight ahead with Williams. And they bring him down around the 34. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hauled in by Gray. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Williams has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Whistles sound as the defense decides to call timeout. To throw, here's Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start the 2nd half with some needed points. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
Broncos 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. I mean, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
13 yards on the play.
Yellow.
That's good for a Kansas City
Attack, attack.
Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's complete, right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Attack.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. He put some juice on it. Big gain downfield. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now from the gun. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. All right, here we go. Second down. A run with Williams. And the struggle seeping into the ground game now as he's held up at the line. Let's see what they went with on third down. Nick's looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Starts the return at the 34. And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Watch out.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Everybody rushing back to the line. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Working quickly here. Another carry for him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Buying some time right. Called in by Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. on the handoff. This is Williams. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Thankfully, only one.
Okay, ready?
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Huh.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds Mims. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Trap 60. Shut up.
Nix with it on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
That's Smith on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Trap 60.
Nix from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Nix. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
46-yard line.
Play action, Mahomes. Deep drop this time. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
For Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. He's got Smith. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. He finds Johnson. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Broncos will have a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Let's go.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Chiefs are gonna have it! And he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. They send a man in motion. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Pass interference. Offense.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He's trying another one deep. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense?
Offense.
So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Right. Attack. Right side.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Jukes one defender. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Fire down these two. Right side.
They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll run here on first down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Right side.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Right side.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll go down here at the 16. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chiefs keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Broncos offense all set to go. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Complete to Mims. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Taken in by Smith. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Nix now to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Nix. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza. For